Alright, now before we get in this video, Young LA is having a big restock tomorrow, which is Tuesday, the 1st of August at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Code Alex will give you 15% off. I'll pop up the items right here. If I had to pick my favorite, the Cloud Rainbow joggers, the bodybuilding shorts, and the after party shorts. Those are my top 3 items. You guys want to go check it out. Code Alex will give you 15% off. Let's get into the video. What's going on, guys? About to go to the gym, feeling like absolute dog. Apologize for cursing, but I do not feel good at all. Tired, rainy day, almost died. It felt like, at least, at the hospital. So I'll probably explain on this drive. I'm going up a hill, give me a second. As you guys saw in the last video, your boy was going through it. And honestly, what sucks is since that night, I've been having like really bad anxiety, I think, because the way my brain wires, once I have like a traumatic event, my brain continuously thinks about that, and I overthink and will worry about if it happens again. Like, this is what kickstarted my anxiety back in 2018. I lost like over 20 pounds over summer because I developed a fear of getting sick. I threw up on my graduation morning and basically developed an extreme mental fear of feeling sick and getting sick, and like, because that's how my anxiety works, and that triggered my whole depression anxiety phase back then, which I healed from, and then now I'm having it again, which sucks. So I've been praying. I'm about to go meet up with my Orthodox friend and go to the Orthodox church and have them pray over me and some more stuff, bro. This sucks. I hate this because like now that other night happened at the hospital, it got that bad. I like will think about that in random situations when I become like overly aware, or like sometimes the way I would explain it is like I overthink a lot and I'm very like aware, and I'll become overly aware of my existence, which is like kind of like derealization. And it'll be like, 'cause you know, like usually throughout like the day you kind of just like float through it. There'll be so many times where I just like will be floating through it, and then I'll overly think of where I am at like in that day, that in that moment, if that makes sense. And then I'll overthink. I'll think about my breathing pattern, and it messes up my breathing, and I'll think about how I tweaked out the other night and I had to go to the hospital, and I'll worry about that happening again. So it's just trying to snap out of it, and I'm not letting it control me, bro. Like, I took one day to kind of rest in bed and try and relax because I was super just drained from that night. This is the day after that rest day, and so I'm here back. I'm going to the gym. I'm getting back in the grind. I feel like I said, and I'm still hella stressed out because that night was like kind of honestly traumatic for me. But I always told myself I'm never gonna let anxiety rule my life, bro. Never will it rule my life. And then again, praying to God to heal me of all anxiety, all stress, depression, worrying, anything, for God to heal me of it in Jesus' name. Ask, you will receive it. If you believe that you will receive it, you will receive it in Jesus' name. So I pray that. Thank you to you all who've been praying for me and worrying about me. But we're doing good. We're gonna get through it, bro, just as we did before. It's not the end of the world. It's just a hurdle we gotta get over, and once I get over it, I'll be able to speak back on this event and be like, yeah, this is how I got through it, or whatever. So we are struggling a little bit, and again, I'm completely open and vulnerable with y'all, and I'm not gonna tell you guys that I'm doing amazing, because I'm not. I'm struggling a little bit mentally, and it sucks. But once I get the cardio, I've been talking to Greg, who said he's been putting me in touch with his doctor. Obviously it's kind of hard. Like, people were like, oh, me and Greg have beef. We don't have beef, bro. You guys understand, friendship, business, it's different. He's doing business stuff with the whole clickbaiting my name, whatever, but we are friends on the side. So he's been putting me in touch with this guy, and the one thing he just told me today is he's pretty sure that I have a iron deficiency, which is like anemia, which could be related to the heart palpitations. So I get an EKG, I believe, on Monday. I set up an appointment with the cardiologist, gonna go get some stress tests done. As long as I know my heart is good, I think we're gonna get a chest x-ray too soon. As long as I can rule out, like, in my head that my heart is okay and I'm chilling, then I'll feel okay about, like, that'll, like, de-stress me more, because then I, like, won't have to worry. It's a legit thing, bro. It's like, I mean, anxiety, mental health stuff sucks, bro, and I've dealt with it for a long time in my life, and I blame it on my past, bro. I blame it on my upbringing. Yeah, it's a long intro. You guys have been messing with the long intros. By the way, Young LA restock August 1st. This is one of the hoodies restock, and there's this in a black and white hoodie, and then basically it's all pants and shorts. I'm wearing one set of the pants. It's like these super soft, comfy, stretchy, like cargo pants. They're like joggers mixed with cargo pants, extremely comfortable. And then I have the camo shorts underneath it that are like really, really short shorts. But I'll pop up a picture somewhere here of the restock. Code Alex. I think it has the prices on it. I don't know if you guys want to see that. We also have a lot of Elysium items still in stock if you guys want to go check it out and support over there. But yeah, man, I'm going through it right now, and I'm also getting a lot of hate, bro. I'm getting hate on social media, which I usually deal with hate pretty well because I've been through it multiple times. But obviously, like, when you're a big name, people will like to use your name or talk about you because it gets more traction. Drama does well. That's why news outlets twist stories in a way, because it gets more attention, it gets more views, and it gets more money at the end of the day. So I've been getting some lately because of the whole, again, I love Greg Doucette, but the whole not natty thing, whatever, again, I've been having like a whole slur of DMs again of like, oh, you're not natty, you're a fake natty, whatever, of like hate. And like I don't care, because to me that's a compliment, because I know how I am. I know I'm natty and whatever. But it's just annoying, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, like 48 laws of power start, like any publicity is good publicity at the end of the day. So that's what I tell myself. Like any publicity is good publicity, but I'm getting like a little wave of like people just trying to hate on me. But at the end of the day, I really don't care what people think about me. Because again, hey, remember that saying, Roman Atwood podcast? If the world is laughing at me, then I know that God is smiling at me all day, every day, bro. So I don't know. I just try to be a good person to everybody. Like, cool dude, good vibes. If you don't like me, or you hate that about me, or you think it's unauthentic, I don't know what to tell you. Honestly, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, man. All right, so we're gonna go get this workout in a little bit. So I had that little waffle. Did have Chick-fil-A today, I'm not gonna lie. And I had sushi yesterday. Drinking some of this Gatorade. Alpha Line came out with a new pre-workout of the month. I don't know what day it drops yet. I'll have to go take it. It's got a fire-ass design with the samurai on it, and I love samurais. So I'll probably take that when we get inside. But this is a long intro. I don't even know how I'm gonna cut this up. All right, hopefully you guys can hear me good. So we're training back today, by the way. I didn't know what I was supposed to train. But I think I am due for back, I think at least. So I'm gonna start off with these to honestly just get blood in there. So I love this machine. Basically gonna stay vertical here. Again, the tip here, bring my elbow in. I don't wanna pull like this, but you can do that. But if I wanna go more lat, I'm gonna pull it in more and I'm gonna drive it down. I'm not gonna lean into it this time. I'm just gonna stay vertical here, chest arch, or chest up, back slightly arched, and I'm just driving my elbow down hard and I can feel it. There's also no attachment on here. We're also gonna do these. Pre-exhaustion, I just have a cable attachment. All I'm doing is I'm just going to where I feel a stretch. Simple movement, and I'm just pulling on my elbow. But I'm kind of pulling low though. They get more lat, so I'm pulling it towards my hip. And I'm just gonna do this for, I don't know, 12 reps each side. Really contract it. Again, this the main thing I'm just doing here is it's like just to get blood in that muscle. So I'll feel my lat more when I go to train. I'll just pick random ass movements that I feel the contraction on, which is this and that other one, and I'll do it for like 2 or 3 sets before I get into like any working sets. All right, putting the Elysium shirt on for promo reasons. If you guys wanna check it out, support the brand, support the movement, this shirt is still in stock, elysiumathletic.com. Tip here again. I do this all the time. I always pick the mag grip and I always start with the neutral grip. Tip here. I'm really gonna hook this grip. I don't know if you can see the way I'm not just grabbing it with my fingertips, I'm hooking over it. So I'm pulling like through my wrist almost, through my elbow. So that's how I hold it. Now again, instead of my elbows going out to the side, I'm gonna keep them in. And then in the beginning of the rep, I'm gonna pull my scapula down. So here, scapula down, and then I'm gonna pull. A lot of people, they'll not pull their scapula down. They'll be like that, or they might just mess up and not know how to move it right. So for me, it's just that action of bringing your shoulders back and down, but you wanna do it in one motion with the pull. And then staying vertical, keeping your elbows in. All right, woke up this morning weighing 178 morning weight. 178 this morning. That was with sweatpants on though, and I didn't go to the bathroom yet. So 176 maybe, morning weight. This song's so good. All right, I'm gonna go heavier. We're gonna put 190, just heavier than me. We're gonna keep it clean and slow. I'm not gonna go crazy hard yet, given I thought I was gonna pass out the other night. Basically did. So we're gonna go like, on a scale like me going to failure, being like a 1 through 10, how I usually like to train, going to like 9 or 10, we'll probably do like a 7 on the failure scale, which is still hypertrophy range, just not ideal. This is a sad boy song, top set. We're going to close grip now for 2 sets. So again, I'll do neutral grip, close grip, wide grip, 2 sets each. Hope this isn't getting repetitive. I'll probably switch up my routine every like 3-4 weeks, and I'll change the exercises around a lot. But for me, I like to start with the same thing, which we're doing this. I'm doing 205. For some reason, I feel strong, even though I've been feeling like kind of weird. Maybe it's because I'm just resting a lot. Greg's just gonna say it's because I'm taking gear. I'm on no pre. I've been having no caffeine. This is heavy. All right, we're doing the isolateral pull down. Brought out the Young LA wrist straps. Usually I do these one at a time. I'm gonna do the first set with both. Let me see if I even need these. I really don't. I don't need these. I'm gonna keep them on. Now, tip here, when I go to pull my scapula first. Took the pump cover off kind of early. Tip for this specifically, I know the music's probably loud, I apologize. I'm gonna try and stay as vertical as possible. So I'll show you the way I'm not trying to do it, which would allow me to lift more weight. If I go here and I'm like leaning back hella, chest up to the sky while pulling it, you still train your back, but what I'm trying to do is like really work on my lat. So again, bringing my elbows in, not out, in. I'm gonna stay vertical and pull while staying vertical. So this is good. This is bad. Got it. Hope you guys saw in that last clap the way my serratus looked. You can literally see the striation in my lat and serratus as I go to pull when you do it the right way. Staying vertical. Let's get close to failure here with good form. Again, we're bodybuilders. Mind-muscle connection. Don't just throw weight around. Execute every rep. Squeeze and stretch. Squeeze. All right, now we're doing some rowing movements, specifically barbell rows. See how this feels. Tip here, I go like a 45-degree angle, pull to my hip. I'm staying the same weight. I'm just focusing a lot on form because I haven't done these in a while. Again, shoulder, feet are like inside, shoulder width. It's like a deadlift, right? I'm gonna go down, row it. I don't know if you guys can see, but when I'm doing this, I'm always doing a deadlift during it. So I find that having a little bit closer grip with my hand helps a lot. So when I'm doing this, I'll feel it more in my whole back if I do like a mini deadlift with it. So I go down and then I squeeze at the top. You get more upper back focused, like a shrug. I'm not gonna do too much. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Finishing off with these straight arm pull downs is a staple. I always like to do these, finish or start. So for this, I'm using a closer grip. Elbows are gonna be in. I'm pulling, I feel tension in my lat right now. I'm leaning forward, chest is up, and I'm going to arc it towards my quad and squeeze. Now, if you wanna do more like, you can keep it more, everything more open, chest really high, and go like that. But when I like to do it, I like to keep everything more like in to focus more on pulling with my lat. This set, we're gonna do more upper back focus. I'm going lighter, squeezing more, chest through it. So you can see my whole back squeeze together. Okay, this is more upper back, and then this is more lat. Depends which way you wanna work. So we're doing a heavy incline, not heavy incline, but like a big steep incline, bicep curl. Get a big stretch, squeeze. If anyone's able to get me Madden 24 early, please let me know. All right, so pretty much is it for the back portion of the workout. Again, restock August 1st, both of these. For Young on Lake code, Alex will give you 15% off and it supports me directly. I'm guessing this is gonna be the bulk episode too. Also, let me know, I'm debating whether or not I need to get a trim on my hair. I feel like this is the longest my hair has been, and I don't know how long. Like it's going all the way to my chin. So I'm debating on getting a trim, and then also debating on going back to my normal color again, which is dark brown. You can see my roots are growing in pretty dark. That's my natural color. So I'm debating if I should just dye the tips back to my natural color. But yeah, so far bulk has been mid as I've tried to fast during it, which probably wasn't the smartest thing, but I was doing it for like spiritual reasons. I haven't been able to train extremely hard or heavy. Like whenever I go to like deadlift or bench really heavy, I get like that pass out feeling. But we'll get past that soon, and hopefully I'll be able to like bench heavy and everything, because I wanted 315 on this bulk, ideally. Pretty much that's what we did. What did we do? We did activator sets. We did a pull down for 2 different grips. I didn't end up doing the Y grip one. We did a isolateral pull down for a few sets to put the same time. We did barbell row, then we did a straight arm pull down. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if I'm hitting too much of the same part of my back at the same time, which probably is what I'm doing, because I don't train optimally. I just kind of pick exercises that I enjoy and feel and do it, and that's what I've done to grow my back. And I feel like I have a pretty good back compared to like, everybody always talks about my chest, but I feel like my back pairs my chest really well. I have to say my back is probably my second best body part. Goals for the bulk, I really want to bring up my legs and my arms, obviously. So I'm training a lot of arms, frequency with arms, more intensity and a lot heavier. And then for legs, obviously it's hard right now because of the whole heart breathing issue thing. When I train legs, it's like hard to go to failure, because obviously legs like the most intensive on your central nervous system and cardiovascular system. So I'll find a way to get past that though. I think a lot of the extra resting is gonna help me though. I feel stronger. Like I was pulling a lot of weight and it felt light. Feeling stronger, I think due to just me sleeping a lot more and taking more rest days, taking naps. I napped today. I think I'm gonna start incorporating a 30-minute, 60-minute nap every day and just focusing more on recovery, because I'm always beforehand, I was always training every single day. Balls to the wall, cardio train, and I didn't really give my body a lot of time to rest. And I was eating like shitty foods, like a lot of micro insufficient foods, versus now I'm trying to eat more normal food, like going out to get actual like good quality meats and stuff. So yeah. All right, post-workout meal. This is not measured. This is not measured at all. I had some Flamin' Hot Cheetos as well. This is from Exile. They have like meal prep. It is a few days old, but I think it's still okay. It's just steak, Yukon potatoes, and asparagus. So it looks like the portions are solid for a post-workout meal, so I'm just gonna eat this. Good morning, guys. Just had my baby Yoda coffee. It's early, so I'm sorry if I'm quiet. Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday, which is the stoic guy on YouTube. Real quick, always stay a student. Every man I meet is my master at some point, and in that I learn of him by Ralph Waldo Emerson. This book's fire. Always staying a student. Basically, when people become like a lot of these guys, for example, I'll use it in our industry, in the fitness industry, people who like are like the optimal trainers, or like the kids who like learn from the optimal trainers and think that they're like personal trainers after studying how to optimally train, thinking that they cannot do no wrong. The thing here is always stay a student. Always be willing to learn. Never think that you're the master of whatever thing that you think that you were the master of. If that makes sense. Like for me, being in the fitness industry and having like years of training under my belt, I'm still willing to learn and not think that my way is the only right way. I'm always coming to somebody with an open heart of wanting to learn, rather than going into it being like my way is right only. So always stay a student. Been reading just random parts of these different books here and there. Robert Greene, really good. Mastery, Laws of Human Nature, 48 Laws of Power, you know what it is. I'll try to make some time out of the day for that. Also, I guess we'll start with a Bible verse as well. Gotta do that. If I'm reading a book, I gotta do something with the Bible verse. So we'll pull one up real quick. My Bible's in the other room. John 3:19. This is the verdict. Light has come into the world, but people love darkness instead of light because their deeds were evil. Everyone who does evil hates the light and will not come into the light for fear that their deeds will be exposed. But whoever lives by the truth comes into the light so that it may be seen plainly that what they have done has been done in the sight of God. Basically meaning just a lot of people, when they have sin, they like to keep it in darkness because it doesn't feel as if it's exposed. But when you bring it out into the light, it's usually where you feel condemned. That's also when you're bringing it to God in a sense. And also for a lot of people who don't even want to come to God or want to believe in God or whatever, they live in darkness and they like the darkness because they don't want their deeds to honestly be exposed in the light, whether or not they believe that. But yeah, so that's quick. First, guess going into the day. Then we're gonna go train in a little bit. Feeling pretty tired, lethargic from just all the battle like little anxiety flare-ups I've been having. But we'll talk more about that. What is going on, guys? So been seeing a little bit of people controversy, or first I've been seeing like hella people post about me going to the hospital and like clickbaiting it. I mean, I didn't clickbait mine. I was already recording my whole entire day of the fast, and then I just so happened to go to the hospital and be hospitalized. So obviously I put that in my YouTube video because I was making a video on fasting that happened during my fast. But I'm seeing like people post pictures about it on Instagram like I almost died, like I like was going to die, and it like makes it look way worse than it already is. And I hope that doesn't sway anybody away from fasting, especially if you're fasting spiritually. Honestly, after talking to different various professionals and whatnot, I think what actually happened is that I tend to get hypoglycemic pretty quick as I burn through carbs pretty fast. So I believe because I had a hard workout that day, I was probably low in electrolytes, I was hypoglycemic, and also too, based on talking to a different doctor, I believe that I'm slightly anemic and that I have low iron. I'm pretty sure all of that translated to me basically feeling a weird sensation in my hands and my feet, and then on top of kind of being woozy and lightheaded from not eating yet, my mind, because I had bad anxiety off rip, started to kind of overthink it, and then that kind of put me into a panic attack, which I've had multiple times. I'm able to usually get over them, but I think it was kind of like elevated way more than a normal one, given that I probably was hypoglycemic, anemic, and just not having a lot of electrolytes in me, which was making me feel very, very woozy. So yeah, that's my like explanation of it. Like, that's all it is. Like, people are making it out to be like, yo, like the way I'm looking on social media, people think I freaking almost died or something. It felt like that, but I did not. I'm like, okay, but I have a cardiologist appointment, getting everything checked out. Once I get my heart completely checked out, I'll feel a lot better. Probably gonna get chest x-rays. I'm about to go get an Apple Watch today to keep track of my heart and my palpitations for the next like week straight, so that'll be cool. So it's not that deep. I hate how social media works, bro. Everybody tries to just like bite on something because it's getting views, and then it like hurts my, I guess, look and whatnot. And then too, like with the whole not natty thing, people are trying to come at me for, which I posted a poll, and surprisingly I think it's over 75% of my followers believe that I'm natural, which is great. But I've been getting like a kick up a controversy again because of Greg's video and whatnot, which I'm going to eventually make a response on. Plan on having like a professional there with me to go over my blood work, just so we can kind of like dissect it all. But I'm still claiming natural. So people were asking like, yo, people were posting on TikTok and it was going like viral. It was like, Alex isn't natty anymore. People were like believing it just because of someone who made a video and gave their opinion. Yet Greg made an opinion video before about it, said I wasn't natural, then saw me in person, was like, he's definitely natural, and then now all of a sudden I'm not natural. So when I look the exact same, so I literally don't understand the whole process here, other than obviously to get views and whatnot. But I'm cool with him. I'll make a response video soon enough, once I have like a professional with me to kind of explain everything, because I don't really know how the whole blood marker thing is. I just get to check to make sure that I'm healthy. Apologize if this video wasn't extremely entertaining or correct. Just been trying to like recover physically, mentally since the little hospital incident, so I've been chilling a little bit, but I still wanted to train and get my week, or my 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, out for y'all. So I made sure that I at least got something out for you guys. So I hope you guys liked it. Anyways, I had to go buy a new PC probably today. I plan on streaming daily or every other day, especially once Madden comes out. I'm trying to get Madden early, bro. If anybody knows a way to get me Madden 24 early, please let me know. But I'm gonna go get the PC, maybe start even streaming before then, maybe playing COD again. If you guys want to check me out on Twitch, Alex Eubank TTV. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Code Alex, Young LA, Alpha Lion, Flex Pro, and Celsius. Alpha Lion's actually running a new sale just for my followers. So basically, if you buy the natural muscle builder, it's like an anabolic muscle builder. It's all natural and everything. You will get, if you use code Alex Muscle, you will get a free core pre-workout, which is a full pre-workout, the beginner pre with creatine in it, as well as S7, which is a nitric oxide booster. It will vasodilate your vasodilator, basically give you a better pump, more vascular. So you get both of those for free if you buy the muscle. So you get 3 items for buying 1 if you use code Alex Muscle. Check that out. That's it. Love you guys. God bless. Till next time. Peace out.